Hello guys, I'm checking the streaming service. Yeah, I think we are live. So let me confirm that. Yep, we are live. So this is the second day of the streaming. Today we are going to look at the basics of Python. Okay, let me set some of the things before we are going to start. So okay, so let's start. Sorry for the background noise. So this is the basically my blog post, or it's basically my notes, Python notes, which I have uploaded. So in this series, as I already told you guys, that we are gonna cover all these topics. So today my plan is to at least cover within the from this segment, and I think there are some problem. Yeah, now I think we again connected to the network. Yeah, there are some latency problem. Other than that, everything is fine. So let's get started again. Okay, so let's start from the hello world. So I'm gonna basically code all the things, and you guys can look at it. So let's start from here. Okay, let me go to the directory dev labs and then Python basics. Now here you can see nothing because there is no files. Now let's first create a hello world program. So we are basically gonna structure it. So okay, so what is the name? pyb is good. Python basics pyb1, we can put _1. Okay, so it's our first program. So this is nvim guys, which I have installed yesterday. I had a lot of difficulty installing it because of the antivirus, and the antivirus software keeps blocking all the modules. So for right now I turned off the antivirus after coding I will start again. So that's the problem guys. Basically if you want to code on Windows, then you are gonna say find it hard when the antivirus is running on the background. So if you ever are gonna do some coding on Windows, then my suggestion is to disable the antivirus. Now let's start. So let's write some code. So basically I'm going to use I'm gonna use Windows, so I think we don't need that first line, which is this user env Python, because in Windows you don't need that. In Python only you need, if you are using Linux for coding purpose, then only you need that. So let's start writing. First let start define a function. So this is basically function how you define a function in Python. Def say hello. Now write something. Now let's first print something. Hello world from Ajay. Yep, this is our simple function definition. Now let's create a main function body. Def okay, no if name is equal to main underscore main, then say hello. Okay, everything looks fine. Now let's run this program. Oops, let me jump here. Okay, cls. Now Python 3. Okay, Python 3, and name of the program pyb1. Yeah, so if we press enter, then it's obviously gonna print the string which we put inside the function inside the function definition. Now oops, now let's add some arguments here. So basically we can pass the argument with the function itself. Name, hello. Now instead of world, now let's change the statement as well. Hello name from home or something like that. Okay, now if we are gonna print this, then in the first place we have to put f, it's a formatter, string formatter. Okay, now in this case, now we have to also supply the argument value. So the value should be anything like let's put something, hello my name. Now let's run the code. Okay, this is little bit annoying. The function, basically I'm using noise plugin called noise.nvim, which basically give okay, let me exit this. Now let's start a terminal in horizontal mode. Yeah, this is better. Now let's python 3 and then pub. Now okay, now basically what is happening when the main function is executing, when main function is executing, then this is invoked, this is invoked. Okay, now let's install another plugin which I have found today, and let me show you. It's a really nice plugin for Nvim, which basically shows the functions and classes names in a file. So I think the name of the plugin is I forget the name. Okay, let's search some of the random some string like Nvim plugin for symbols, quote symbols, yeah, something like that. Symbol outline, I think this is the one. Let me see. Yeah, it's looking cool actually, so let's try this one. A tree like view of symbol in NeoVim. Yeah, this is the thing, this is the one. Yeah, let's try this one. Require symbol outline. Okay, actually I tried this one and it didn't work at last time, but maybe this time it will work. Symbol and Vim and symbol. Okay, let's try this. Symbol outline. Okay, let's do one more thing. Public archive. Okay. Actually the problem is I'm using another plugin manager called lazy.nvim, and I think last time I tried this plugin it didn't work properly. So let's search outline with lazy.nvim. Maybe this time it will work. Yeah, lazy, and we can find, I think we will find here the full code. Yup, I think this is the one which we needed. Let's put that code inside the lazy.nvim inside our configuration file and try it out. You don't need to copy the default settings to your config. You are only shown here for reference. Okay, you can enable extra with lazy extra command. Plugin marked only be configured if they are installed alternatively. Okay, so what is this? Lua config lazy.lua. Let's copy this one, this whole line. Okay, CS. Okay, symbol outline. We'll try with this one, and if everything works, then it's fine. Otherwise, we will continue with our Python coding. CD. Yep, the last one. Lua. Actually, the NVim configuration is little bit tricky, you know, but I'm still trying to. I think it has been only third day I'm trying NVim. Previously, I was using for last 5 years Vim, but I have seen a lot of good plugins with which comes with NVim, so that's why I'm trying NVim. I'm basically trying to replace my Vim with NVim configuration, and I'm in learning phase, so that's why I'm facing a lot of difficulties, guys. Everything looks fine. Let's put it here. Oops, it's already in editing mode. What is the symbol outline? What is the name? Symbol outline dot NVim. Now it's saved, and it's automatically trying to install the NVim, and I think it succeeded. Now let's quit the editor and try one more time again. And the leader is already set here, keys, which is basically CS, leader CS. Now let's quit the NVim and start it again. Okay, so now this time it's installing the configuration, and I think it's successful. Now let's quit the window and CS. Oops, now we have a lot of errors, guys. What it's saying, configure the symbol, fail to configure the symbol outline. Why it failed? Okay, toggle outline. Okay, let's look at the code again. We have to go to the bottom of the code, and what is the configuration here? Symbol outline. Okay, symbol outline open. Aim data symbol, attempt to index view. Okay, let's try with other code. Okay, for example, our Python code. Vi. Now let's try symbol outline with this same error. So I think there are some problems, guys. Not found. Okay, lazy env.module is not found again. So there are definitely some problems. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the plugin and then come back again here. See, this is the problem with the at least I'm facing right now, because I don't have any idea about the configuration in NVim. I'm in new Vim. Okay, full stack options, full stack. Okay, I think we have to put this somewhere also, but where? Let's put this code somewhere. I think I have to put this on overrides or confirm.lua. Let's put it here and then see if it works or not. Yep. Now let's update. Okay, CS, no, the same error is here. Okay, let's look at the lazy loader. What is the okay, symbol outline is here, I think, guys, and still doesn't working. Okay, let's load the lazy loader again, sync everything. We have to do this multiple times. Okay, quit again, the same error. So now let's do one thing, remove this Okay, or I can find some other installation. What is this? Okay, let's find it here. If someone posted something symbol. Yup. Look, let's look at this one. So we can find the dot files here, guys. Configs. Yep, nvim is there. init.lua. Is there anything on init.lua? No, nothing. It will take a lot. I know that it's going to take me a lot of time to understand every configuration here. I'm very new to nvim, so that's why it's a little bit harder for me. Okay, I know which is the file. Let's search it here. Yep, here it is. Now let's copy this guy's configuration. Maybe it's gonna work with me. Copy. Okay. cd double dot plugins. Let's remove all this code and put it in place of this. Put it that symbol one. Oops. Where it is the code? Okay, copy this and paste it here. Now let's fire the lazy loader. Oops. Now sync it again. This time maybe it's gonna work. Yep. Now let's load the file, all the files again. Yeah, guys, now we are successful. It's looking great actually, and but okay. So that's the cool one actually. I think I have to put that configuration on my notes because I'm not able to configure that properly within the other video. So let's put that on my notes. 1 second, guys. Let's copy it from directly here. nvim. So I think the name of the plugin is symbol outline .nvim. Put this config inside where I had put this code. Okay, plugins.lua. The other thing is that I don't have that much experience with the Lua programming language, so that's another reason that I'm finding it hard to configure the new Vim. But okay, I will learn it eventually. Now if we press leader and then yeah, so as you can see, guys, we can see that there is one function, but why it's not showing the main function, guys? Didn't understand. Okay, who cares? Okay, so I think I have done very big mistake here. I have to define main function as well. def. Let's first define main function, def main, and everything will be inside this main function. Yeah, now it's looking cool. Now, and we are gonna call main function from here, guys. That's the right way actually to do coding. Now let's open a terminal and execute the code. Sorry for my laziness. No, we have to start in below the. Yep, that's cool. Now let's run the code. It's going to give the same output. Yep. Now let's change the code here little bit. Now let's provide an argument. Okay, user defined argument, and the program is going to ask, we are going to give input at the runtime. So for that, let's create a variable. We are going to store that into the variable name, and this is the input function, which basically you can see the definition here. Read a string from a standard input. The trailing new line is stripped. It's a simple code, simple function, which basically return the value. So enter your name. This part is basically going to this part is basically going to print out everything. Now okay, we have to give the name, variable name. Now let's execute this. Where is the cursor? Yeah, CLS Python 3. Now let's say okay, Ajay, hello Ajay. Now let's execute it again. DWAYNE, same answer. Give upside, and now write something else here. Say hello. Let's define something here also. This is Don Joy. Okay, now let's write another mathematical function. Okay, now let's add. So it's basically we are going to perform some arithmetic operations with two numbers. Name should be okay. Return. Now let's demonstrate the return function, guys. Return x plus y is basically going to return the addition of the numbers. Okay, now print. It's very simple code. Print name of the function, add 10 20. We are basically hard coding the inputs here. Now there are a lot of errors. I don't know why. Actually I know, too many blank lines. Okay, now everything is good. Missing white space, where is indentation and other sad things. Okay, I know what is the problems here. It's a standard best practice. It's basically trying us to force us to follow the follow the standard practice. Now you can see, guys. Okay, so this is the really cool thing. Let's execute the code first. Python 3 pub integer name Ajay and 30. Yep. So it's basically, you can see in the code above, it's adding. It's basically it's basically add x and y and return the answer. Now if you look at the code pane here, symbol outline, then function is defined like with f, symbol f, and this is the variable name with name. let's go back here, clear it. Now let's add something else. Okay, so this time we are also going to take two numbers and add them in the runtime, okay, as an user input. So for that let's create a variable x1 x input in oops whatever here enter first number y input enter second number. Cool. Now guys, here we have one problem, that the input function by default returns input data as a string. So in here we have to basically use typecasting function to convert the string into number, I mean integer. Okay, so basically we are gonna start with the integer. So it's not, it is very simple thing. Just put all the things inside int, then it will going to return integer. It's very simple. Yep. Now we are gonna replace 10 with x first number and 20 with y. Now let's run the program again. Same function. Yep, Ajay. And let's enter the same number 10, 20, 30. Yeah, perfectly. It's working really fine. Now let's do one more thing. John 10.1. Oops. So the error is obviously expected because we give the value as a fraction, okay, with decimal point, but the program is expecting an integer value. So our typecasting function generated an error. Okay, so for that we have to do one thing, a simple thing. Instead of int, we are gonna change this to float, float. Yep. Now let's check the code. Now it's again going to fail, but for the value of y. Okay, 12.5. yeah, now it's again gonna fail 10.5. if we give 10.5, it's again gonna fail because we didn't replace the second user input. For that, let's do that as well. You have to replace into float 80. Say 10.5 over, put it anything. Yep. Okay, so it's basically returning the correct answer, but the problem here is that the answer is too much long in the decimal point. So we can also sort this by using some string what is the name of that thing called format string or something like that. I forget the name, guys. Okay, so here we have to use that one. Okay, let me oops. What here we have to do? Okay, what that thing is called, let me check. Format, okay, format string, yes, format string. Floating point. Okay, why we are not going to, okay, now floating float and floating point format string in Python. Okay, so where is the answer? So my plan is to print the that's why I had this website. Yep, this is the we need this one. So what we have to do here, we have to just give floating point number like this. Yeah, let's do this in the code. Why there is 10? Didn't understand. Okay, x. Why is 10 there? I think it represents the decimal. Okay, so this is the right format. We have to print the floating point number from 2 point. Okay, yeah, okay, I got it. Now let's try. We have to just put it here. Oops, sorry. 2f like this. Dot 2, sorry. Format, not forward type, only format, bracket, and then bracket close. 1 2. Yep, never closed. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Okay, we have to put one more. Now everything looks good. Dot format has unused argument as position s. Okay, double dot. Okay, I know. We have to put curly brace instead. Now I think everything is fine. Now let's run this code. 10.4 20.45. Yep, it's working fine, guys. That's cool, that's really cool. And as you can see here that we have 3 more variables. Okay, so there's another trick. If you go to y, hit enter there, then the position should be there only. Yeah, it's working really fine. Now let's add some more complex thing. Okay, let's commit it. I am using lazy git. And what is the shortcut? Yep, this is the lazy git. Yep, I want to create a repository, main branch. What is the main branch? Okay, this is the main branch. Leave empty for git's default. No, it should be main. Yeah, now let's commit it. we committed. Now let's no, okay, we staged this basically. Now let's commit. Name of the commit should be this is first commit. I'm gonna upload all the code. Commit just created the repo. Yep, and we created a new commit. Now I can do one more thing. Let's create a okay, I need some help. Where can I get the help menu? Okay, question mark. I want to create a new branch from it. Okay, so for new branch, in new branch name day 2. Okay, now we are working on day 2. Nice. And so okay. Now let's look at something else. Where is the code? Here it is. So we cover all these basics. We can find a lot of things here, so I suggest you to check out my notes for more contents like this. This is the simple. Okay, so this is the example of double argument, how you can pass 2 arguments or multiple arguments within the function itself. This is the standard structure, function structure. These are the again simple tricks, I mean not tricks, function definitions. This is the try catch symbol. Okay, it's a so it's basically suppose there was an okay, so let's try with the other code. Okay, I will demonstrate how the exception code actually works. Let's modify this file. Let's convert it into int and put all the code into the try block. Okay, let's put all this code in the try block. Exception, what the duck. Okay, exception here, not exception bro, except if something's gonna fail here, it will throw an exception. Print there are some problem in within type conversion. Yep, everything is cool. Yeah, I know, but it's okay. And if there is problem, then the program should need to be exit gracefully. So I'm gonna import the sys library. Okay, where is it? If there is an exception, then the code will be exiting ex. Exit with 1. Now let's try this. Ignore that error. As a 10.2. Yep, error are as expected. 19.2. Yep, so you can get the whole list of exception handling functions. basic example. Now there is another block called finally. Finally. So if everything will be fine, okay. No, finally gets executed when anyway the finally is going to get executed. I think that's the main thing. Okay, let's look at the documentation or my notes etc. Actually, final block is optional. Okay, so this is the final block. This is the final product block. Now let's try to type this one. It looks promising. Basically, we are trying to print the variable x where we didn't assign a value to the variable or nor created the variable itself. So now let's try this. Let's create another file. Okay, no, don't do that. Did this as well. What we are gonna do? Okay, we are gonna open the panel. Let's move here. Okay, let's discard the changes. Okay. How to discard the changes? Restore, where is refresh all stress? Okay, let's stress all the changes. Dirty chat test. dir. Okay, my English sucks as well. Okay, now let's open the code browser, create a new file called pyp2.py. Now we're gonna work here. Now let's create a try block, print x except print code failed. We know that is obviously going to fail. Something error on the something error on error code. Finally, oops, it's autocomplete, guys. This code is going to execute anyway. Now everything is looking fine. What happens on the factory? Yeah, I know. Now let's try to run this one. Python 3 pyb2. Oops, there is very different mistake. Let's correct that first. PRI print PRINT. What is the problem here? Print x. Yep, I know. PRINT. Let's run it again. Yep. So as you can see, the code is already gonna failed, but after the except the code in the except block is anyway going to execute. Okay, and in the finally block we can see that the statement is also got printed, means no matter what are the situation, the code inside the final block will get executed. Now let's create another example with the error handling code. I mean, instead of leaving except empty, we are gonna put some what can I say, some exception handling status, or what it's called, error code, you can say. What? Okay, error code in exception handling in Python. Not Python, bro. What it's called? I wanted to know what it's called. Okay, so these are built-in Python exceptions. Okay, here is the list of all the built-in Python, some of the list of the important exception built-in Python exceptions. So I'm going to demonstrate divide by zero division error. So it occurs when you try to when you try to divide something by 0. Okay, so let's write the code without any further ado. Try print 10 by 0. So we know that it's wrong. Don't divide anything with 0 except 0. So 0 division error. Oops, I made a small mistake here. Yeah, now it's looking good. And statement divid divide detected divide by 0 error. Okay, you can put some other things as well, but let's try with this one only. Just go to down and then run the code again. pyb3. Yup, as expected, it's printing the 0. Now I think we talked about a lot of, so if you see here, we covered a lot of things today. These are all the topics which I have covered today. And okay, there is also some built-in exception you can see. And after that, okay, so how many topics do I had covered? Okay, functions, input, try exception, and then okay, so basically I covered today 5 topics. Now let's look at some of the things which I have missed. I think taking input, yeah, okay, so this is the we have seen this one. Okay, printing, yeah, almost all the things we have seen today. Now let's stop the recording for today because it's already late, I think 12:45. So I'm gonna stop the recording. Guys, bye bye for today.